I'm here to raise the level of awareness within the Illinois Department of Public Health around the intricate link between the built environment, and more specifically transportation, and health, and more specifically physical activity and obesity. There is really little doubt anymore that the built and social environment in communities impacts health, and specifically with regard to transportation options. Data shows that countries that have higher levels of walking, bicycling, and transit have lower levels of obesity. End of story. And the converse is true. Countries that have more automobile use are much, much heavier countries. This opinion has been backed up by a lot of the most prestigious health entities in our country. The CDC, the EPA, Federal Highways Administration, Robert Wood Johnson Foundation is all over this. Policy Link, it goes on and on. However, I think a lot of us in this room would agree that our own built and social environments in our communities don't support active transportation, or really physical activity in general. Many issues impact this: land use, everything from land use to school siting to lack of political will to a car-centric culture. But the bottom line is that we tend to act in silos. Our organization learned quite a few years ago that we can't make change on our own. And I think that the transportation sector, the health sector, the housing sector, all these groups need to get together to really make a significant impact on community livability. And when we don't partner and we don't promote active transportation, we lose out on a lot of stuff, right? So walking, biking, and transit are ideal ways to get more physical activity. It tends to be free or extremely low cost. It's very accessible. You can walk right out your front door and do it, providing that the facilities are there. You don't need any special skills, and it's functional. It gets you places. In June of last year, the the federal government took a really broad, bold step by creating the Interagency Partnership for Sustainable Communities. This is a new initiative involving the U.S. Departments of Transportation, Housing and Urban Development, EPA, and they're getting together and they're going to be providing grant monies available to work on principles of livability, including transportation choices, housing, energy choices, and aligning policies. So my suggestion to IDPH is that you get ahead of the curve. You put Illinois at the top of this list for doing the same thing statewide, that we create an Illinois Sustainable and Livable Communities Collaborative. That you would work with IDOT, EPA, Department of Natural Resources, and others. My second ask is that you promote existing policies like safe routes to school and complete streets, and to continue to fund the physical activity coordinator within the Illinois Department of Public Health. We've lost a really vital connection to your organization by not funding that position. Thank you, and we're happy to work with you on that.